He requested, but nobody can read it tonight, because nobody's class. So.
Okay, so where do you think I'm gonna find to be?
I'm like, it's so tiny. Right. So, but. We'll see what happens.
So I'm in Dodge.
So did you guys request
In here?
a number that was north of where what they said that?
Yeah, and I
You have the what?
do not believe I don't have any else.
These lights still on? Oh.
Oh, what is that? Oh, another one, how's that? Dog. Yeah, so. This is like four.
I don't see.
About,
That's right.
oh, no, I can just, sure. Okay. Let's see. This,
Robert. Hello there.
I think.
so.
Okay, here's what that's like.
like. We requested. Oh,
Yeah, clerk shortcut.
hey, Robert,
Hello there.
long time no see.
Yeah, I know.
So it looks like for trees, we asked for 10,000. And I think that's what we got.
Starts in red, got it? So, yeah, lots of years.
And then
Yeah,
for sewer, we asked for 20,000.
today is the,
And we actually got a little over that.
23.
And then, event supplies, we
right,
asked for 500.
What's that? Oh,
Yep, and that's what we got.
okay.
Okay, and then.
I think this is it.
That's it.
Now,
Can I turn the TVs on? How do I get those on?
You're on janitorial fees and maintenance.
Oh, yeah, so then we had janitorial.
okay, yeah, remote.
You got 55.
Okay. It's okay, I'm gonna find that. All right, then we had
Okay, got it.
maintenance general for
Yep.
15,
That one.
okay,
Yeah, it was 6,500. You got 6,500.
okay.
There's only,
No, I got both. Well, wait, no, the other one for Dom.
Okay.
So then it was.
That's true.
What do you see for flowers?
That's true.
What do they give us for flowers?
Flowers was, 7,000.
Okay, and what about,
Okay,
holiday decorations?
Oops.
This one's
It was 20, you only got 10.
Okay, and then, the big.
Yeah, went home.
Yeah.
That will happen.
1,000, but it was only requested 200 for last year was 200.
Okay. All right, and then what about? What did they give us for rentals?
I think at the minutes
So
last
last
week.
year 6,000, this year 8,000.
Yeah, that's what we asked for, okay.
Hey Beth, you have a copy of the minutes from last week or last meeting?
Not with me,
Nah, we'll just push that off.
so.
Okay, so I've got
And
the
then,
agenda. Great.
yeah, so I think we're gonna
Yeah,
take on that.
Yeah.
So I think what Mary did was, okay, down here, I saw there was a line for capital outlays in there.
Okay, I think we're good.
It shows like 400.
All right, enjoy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, capital outlay.
Yes,
Yes,
so
yeah, yeah.
it shows
Cool.
400.
All right. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Because we're gonna spend it. So that
She
means
forgot we had a meeting.
In fact, down to.
we got 150 from,
Chance said she put me on there now, but I'm not sure if I'm part of audience or if I'm
so,
actually.
we have to remember that.
Audience.
Sales
fine.
tax.
Yeah, so what I wanna make sure of is.
Is that something- Is it something, oh, we just want to be consulted with kind of.
Yeah.
It does, and
Right, because I asked for some stuff like to do the surveys of the parks and, do some like landscape design.
I think you're in the office. I don't see
Good, that works for me.
Yeah.
So I think.
And you'll be in
that's
and
why
out.
the 150 here and the 250 grant.
Yeah, I need glasses, but there's the.
Mhm. So I am just trying to watch everything. She's gonna come to our next meeting, but for this one, I was like, don't come, because Steve's not there and. we don't know- Yeah, he's in Mexico. So, you are, you're the next elevated official. So, hey, John,
Hi, Beth, how are you?
good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Do you know these guys?
I don't know anything. Rob, John Butcher, nice to meet you, John.
Rob is a town councilman.
I think I've been to a couple of selected meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John is a recreation director.
Oh, great.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Oh, very
Yeah.
cool.
and then this
That's
is.
a great job. It's a pretty fantastic job. It's good. I didn't have that job before seeing with this young lady. Oh, you know.
This is Susan Edge.
She's hi, Susan. Pleasure
Nice to meet you.
She is like a historical icon. in Georgetown. Everybody knows her.
How old am I?
So-
Jesus. That sounded old.
Clearly.
She's an important person to know. And then, do you know Robert Smith? John Butcher. Yep, Robert is also a historic icon for Georgetown. And-
Chairman of the board of the Georgetown Trust for Historic Preservation, still active in Rotary.
Yeah.
I play saxophone with the Cowboy Band.
Nice. Okay. So John is our recreation director at the county. I didn't know if you met him
No,
before.
I don't think so.
Okay, so, but yeah, we'll see if we have a forum. If not, we're happy to hear you out and
That's
chat
fine,
and,
that's fine. I'm just here to do a quick brief
oh, okay,
for 4 minutes.
okay. Awesome. I will take copious
Buffer of
notes
one.
And get it done.
So I can count towards one.
Well, you can if we're short.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still in the voting.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin would come to this thing too.
Sometimes, usually.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
this might be him, I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
KG.
there he is.
KG. Oh, sure. Good.
I got.
John Butcher, I'm the county. You do all the rec stuff in town.
Yeah.
But you've been doing a bang up job too.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
Got a lot of people here tonight, huh?
Yeah, we do.
No?
Well, we need like a four.
Check it out.
Okay.
I guess.
I mean, I didn't like.
And.
I mean, I do it by.
They've got 5 minutes.
So I don't
It's 5
put it in
minutes.
there, but I'll do like.
And most people live
Budget.
5 minutes.
Oh,
away.
they do. You know, you know,
That's
it's
across
there.
now.
Does it for me.
With traffic.
You
What do you
scan
do?
them? No, I cut and paste them.
Okay.
Right in. So
Oh.
there is a way to scan though, but I haven't.
Oh, you might have.
So, I mean, one thing is.
James used to have that job.
Yeah.
Well, I don't- he left and then.
No,
he
you-
interviewed me and then.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must like that a lot for the job.
And Beth wants
You
to-
know what?
Yeah, so. I walked down there, kind of matched the motif.
On the dam for.
Never see it.
It's Beth Stanbridge.
It's a best stand where it was on the sign.
That's what it's called.
It's a pretty big sign. She hit me up at,
I
meetings.
should try to pay for it.
You're not big.
But Tom Zenhoff, who is the mayor, promised me I could have a sign. at the radio.
Well, anybody deserves a sign on Best Stand Bridge. How about Best Stand?
That's regularly knows. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you guys meet?
once a month.
Once a month, okay.
Yeah, at the first Thursday of every month at 6 p.m.
Got
So, did you get my email?
Those
I
things.
did.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in
Have
there.
you called me yet?
No,
He just texted me today and, yeah,
He's home?
yep, well, no, he's in Myrtle Beach. That's where he lives now.
He moved?
Yes. Yeah, we built that house up there, Tiger Run, and sold it for a couple of million.
I thought it was like Georgetown or something like that.
Uh-uh.
He sits on this board and he lives in Myrtle
No,
Beach.
no, no, no. No, we're talking about the former county manager.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
he texts me every once in a while to say, hey, and today he texted me, I was like,
Well,
Joe,
they're-
why don't you call me? And I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, and I never, will you email me your cell number? Cause I don't have it. Don't declare it out loud on the Zoom meeting. If I could just pull you up real quick.
So in winter time, you're kind of, are you pretty busy in winter?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, looking at grants and just trying to network, I've only been involved for, done one, I'm about halfway. through.
Yeah,
Because I was working there, I used
Just trying to figure stuff out. I was down at.
yes, that's,
doing
I think
some
that's the one I have.
Philadelphia mail today, got some stuff, did some tree work, you know.
Yes, okay.
Trying to, get.
Right.
You're pretty all working
Here.
Uh-uh.
I didn't,
Yeah,
because I was just gonna text him your number, but I didn't have it. So I just decided to email you and give
So,
you his information.
but
So
I've been wanting.
it's probably gonna make you go down there and see him.
Dan still help?
Well,
Yeah.
Big fan, yeah.
Great is gone.
Yeah, I tried to have him last year, but we got a new HR director.
They've got pissed
She frowned on
the past couple of years, just flooding down there.
So.
So,
The county master is agreeing, I was like.
Yeah.
But luckily, the first year I got, we hired.
That's hurricane prone.
So-
Yeah.
I mean, I used to live in Florida. And I mean, on the Dinn-Dixie garbage or, shopping bags, to get the grocery stores, where it's like a chart where you can track.
Yeah, I heard that.
I remember when Dixie
Where they have to go.
in the Piggly Wiggly.
Work and all that kind of stuff, so.
They're funny.
That's a
You
very,
guys have some job sometimes.
look at Cape
Yeah.
Cod.
You guys are busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, we did a job.
lose their homes.
We did our homes.
See.
I used to work for a company based out of Fort Lauderdale. We were way back on the edge of the out.
Oh.
Small places, 22 devices, different letters.
On
the center.
Hopefully I get some money. We'll see.
And they're all these signs
I'll
about
meet with them in a couple of
30,
weeks.
40 feet.
Yeah, there's a new district ranger.
Must be all the signs.
Yeah.
Says there are no birds on the way, there's an alligator.
Yeah, no doubt. I've driven that road, I've seen them like right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're everywhere.
Actually paid.
So, yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
My
Alligator,
wife grew up down there.
Well,
yeah.
Her mom.
So what do you know? That is.
I know you got two members here and it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so, well, let's hear from everybody and then,
Well,
we'll just, we don't have a quorum, obviously, tonight. Our chairman is in Mexico.
First few years.
Yeah, and I think Tom's out of town too, so I'm not sure about Anshul and Dan, but we're here, so we still wanna hear you and hear what's going on, yeah?
I've always wanted to do.
Right to left.
Right on,
All
so
right.
you guys
Go ahead,
go
you
first, okay.
Most of y'all know me, I'm Robert Smith, I live at 2130 Muscovite. The last 20 years with the lovely outspoken Mary Smith.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
now,
and
I hesitate to ask on Smith, because there are a couple of you around, but I know Mary from.
we used to have a couple of Smiths in a Rotary.
So-
Oh, no, so we're done with that. Yeah.
So, one of the things is I've been the president of Rotary for about 6 years, and I just turned it over to somebody else, but The club's about 30 people. Bob Leffler is here with me today. He's our secretary treasurer. And we like to do service projects. Our main focus are the kids of Clear Creek County.
Yep.
That's what we're doing for scholarships, leadership camps, all that kind of stuff. But we also do service projects. Well, Rotary's decided we should try to do what they're calling an epic day of service. That is 700 Rotary clubs with 20,000 members, all doing the day of service on May 18th, 2024.
Wow.
Okay, every club gets to pick their own project. So we picked, let's clean up Clear Creek County. The county. Let's get Idaho Springs, let's get Georgetown, let's coordinate, and we're just starting to plan this. Steve Enderhus with Tommyknockers has been talking with the rafting companies. They're gonna get kayakers to kayak down and pick trash out of the creek. Hand it off to people that are on the sides. They'll have trash bins and all that kind of stuff. Now, Clear Creek County typically has one in the summer.
Mhm.
Okay, we would like you guys to consider moving it up to May 18th. And the benefits to you are this. Not only can you still do the trash bins for Slash and all that, we can bring a lot of volunteers for it. Tommyknockers is also gonna do a band and give out discount coupons for whoever signed up to help. I'm talking to Craig Abrahamson to do the same thing up here, so we could have two big events at the end of the day for everybody who pitched in. And really clean up this county, clean up around the lake, the town, the historic district. I will follow up and get back on the agenda so that we can ask you guys for a decision. What we're asking you to do is do what you normally do, but do it May 18th and let us help you staff it and do other things along the way.
I think that's awesome.
Okay?
Well, it's good that we do it ahead of the summer because
Yeah.
all the tourists come in and they can provide new trash.
Yeah.
Pick up next year.
So the good news is I'm not asking for money.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to give us a donation, we certainly would fight it.
I have some leftover slacker shirts if anybody has.
Hey, everybody likes those.
I know.
Yeah.
You got yours on.
Right?
No, this is.
So,
fun.
You should add,
I would just say that we're kind of building on things that already exist,
Yeah,
trying to expand them. And this Epic Day of Service has been going on for a few years now, and they're joining in Colorado and Wyoming this year.
nice.
And so it would kind of repeat itself annually.
cool.
And so we want something that it can grow.
Sure.
We gotta start someplace,
Absolutely.
and,
It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We normally on our cleanup day, we start like around 7 AM
yeah,
and finish around 1. And then this past year, we started putting the dumpsters down by the special event parking area.
Yeah.
So that we can close it off when it's done and people can't poach the dumpsters.
yeah.
Does that work with what you're thinking?
Yeah, it's fine, we can help direct traffic there, we can help,
Okay,
we can help with a lot more volunteers than we normally have, there to be great.
yeah, very good.
and we can sleep late, cause we report to Loveland at 5:30 to park the slacker.
I know.
7 is a late hour for us, that's okay. You cranking the whip at 5:30?
I think that's.
So when I follow up with you guys, I want you to consider giving me someone who's a point of contact.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay? I'm not sure. Absolutely. I mean, man,
No, but keep me
The
posted.
trash man.
Either one of us,
got it,
either one of us.
got it.
Yeah, because I wanna make sure we sync all of our gear and, normally we have the G clubs come and they clean around the lake and stuff. So,
Heck, those guys.
Yeah.
If they would-
wanna see,
Yes, we want to broke in as many different organizations as we can.
that'd be awesome.
So Epic Clear Creek County cleanup. Okay.
Thank you,
Tremendous, tremendous. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Right on, that's awesome. Get John's Trails team too.
Here we go.
Hey, Bob.
I'm John Butcher. I'm recreation facility manager of Quigley County. I've just seen your name all over the place because I know you were the attorney.
You know, you know,
So I have a lot of the documents that put together. I see them all out. Nice to meet you guys.
I recognize that.
Yeah. That's
You will,
Yeah.
you will strike those comments about Mary Smith.
I won't tell her it's recorded either.
Thank you.
I'll see what I can drum up for the day.
Yes, yes.
Cause I'm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I clean them up all the time. I can smell
One of those.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to him.
Dude.
different pieces of the county.
Yeah, okay.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. So John, I'm gonna make you go next because I want Kevin to hear whatever you're saying.
I wasn't gonna say, I'm just.
Oh, just listening?
I'm just listening.
Oh, I-
What about you had a report? No, I
No.
Project.
don't really have a report. I came here to meet you guys. And
Yeah,
see what happens in this room and
Okay.
see how I might be able to contribute down the road and that kind
Okay.
of thing.
I can.
And
give
meet
you-
Kevin especially, because
Yeah.
I know he does great work.
I know, he's a freaking rock star.
Mhm.
Just a couple things I can mention really quick. The town, Parks Committee just finished our master plan. So
Really?
we have, 11, maybe 12 parks in our 1.5 mile long town limit.
Wow.
And so we, in the master plan, it looked at all of our public open spaces and kind of made recommendations about what would be a good use in this park and that park, and,
Did a pump track come up or? anything?
Yes.
Oh, it did, okay. cool.
and, the public weighed in, you know, there were some people that were like, oh my God, I got a skate park, oh my God, I want a pump track. So we have a couple different, ideas kind of floating out there. One of the things I've been trying to work on for like 2 years is getting a formal survey of each of our parks. And putting in some split rail fences, because good fences make good neighbors. And right now, we're having a little encroachment problem, and, we need
There's
to,
some tension or?
no,
Okay.
people kind of parking on the park's property and
Oh, wow.
and I get it, it's limited here, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but, you know, there comes, the prescriptive easement fear. That, like the Warren Gulch Trail, you use it for 20 years, it's public. It doesn't matter if it's on your mining claim, so,
Well, that, and actually, if it's owned by a government entity,
yeah,
that rule was not.
oh God, I hope so.
Yeah, no, it's true, I know, well,
Yeah.
Lisa told me anyway.
That's awesome, that's awesome. So I just, you know, I don't want people to, you know, buy property here and think, oh, my second driveway, you know, when,
I
you
can
know.
park my RV there.
So we were kind of working on formal surveys for the parks that don't have them. Pricing out, you know, just some nice split rail fences that look really rural and, you know, just kind of market the boundary. The big priority, I think, is Tom Skate Park, which, do you know where the tennis courts are?
I do, yeah.
So you know, yeah, the tennis court and then the basketball court up here,
Uh-huh,
where the kids skate anyway.
right.
That, I know, the topography there is like a natural bowl coming off Main Street.
Mhm.
And so we've been talking about a skate park there for a while. And the other benefit of putting it there is, multi-use, multi-generational, parks. The most success I've seen with a skate park is when you put them with a whole bunch of other stuff that has other users, so it kind of self-polices itself.
Mhm.
I have a Springs skate park at the far end of town and turned into this vandalism, child crime unit, you know? So,
Evergreen did the same thing.
yeah, so we don't wanna do that, we don't wanna put it like on the other side of the lake, you know, we want it somewhere where there's people playing tennis or riding the pump track right nearby. And that way it just kind of, you know, self-controls itself.
Right, yes.
So,
There
yeah,
were some non-minors hanging out and.
Yeah.
With minors, yes.
yeah, and so pickleball's big thing here, I guess there's a lot of pickleball players on the tennis courts, which is great.
Really?
Yes, they've got their own nets and gear and everything, so.
And they just like roll in, set up their nets and off they go.
Yeah, I think they have a little like garden box and they just pull it out of there.
First of all, that was, I thought that was good. That was good. Just like with regard to like
Yeah.
In addition to the whole
That's awesome.
park thing, and, you know, a lot of, what it was literally
An interpretive kiosk.
it's an interpretive kiosk that just has a map of the town lines. And it just is, it's at this park where I was taking pictures of their half pipe.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Right?
yeah,
That was kind of like one of the ideas that I had for our park.
Yeah. that's freaking awesome. So John, you know, when we first started Trails Team, we did some of these at Silver Creek Trail. We did them at Rutherford Trail, the
You did what?
interpretive kiosk.
Oh, yeah.
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 And so, I mean, people freaking love those and they haven't been spray painted yet. I think, I love that idea, Robin. If there's a way that we can do them all similarly so that they connect people to all the public places, that'd be
Right.
awesome.
It just was a really nice signage that I just thought was an example of some sort of a thing that maybe. we
Yeah.
might have around here,
Absolutely.
You know,
That was kind of one of our priorities. The other priority was do some landscape designs of these parks. So people can start looking at the picture and
So
say,
what's the master plan? Isn't that?
That's-
It's
yeah.
like 10% kind of landscape design, if you will, or?
a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. So it goes over each park and what should be there and what's the history and all that kind of stuff. So we want to do a little bit more architectural renderings of each idea for each park.
Mhm.
And kind of start showing them around to people, get people interested and supportive and everything. And so that's kind of what we've been working on. I don't know, Susan, was there others, I can't remember other stuff we've been doing.
Well, they're developing the ice rink at the lake.
Yep,
That one's great. That's new.
that looks.
That was all.
We're gonna have a pond hockey.
Craig did all that.
That's down there, I don't know if you've heard of that.
Of course.
Yeah, very, yeah, and then, what else, they've got I think, I just saw a flyer today that somebody is, advertising for, skating lessons through
Oh.
CCMRD
nice.
at Woodland Park.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, just,
I'm gonna sign up for the helmets.
You're not a skater?
Well, I was a big rollerblader and roller skater for a long time, so, and I have some ice skates and need to get my helmet and my butt pad and I'll be okay, but. What else are you working on, Kevin?
The restrooms, I've been having problems with these restrooms.
Is it the ones at the light?
Well, that one, the door was left open 3 times. 2 times it froze all the pipes.
Oh, sh-
Oh, so they actually have water?
Yeah.
The ones at the lake.
The ones by Cabin Creek,
Yeah.
Okay.
the ones
And
further
almost got
down.
those put back together. Someone turned off electricity to the Strauss Park restrooms. And it froze those toilets.
We busted them, didn't we?
No, I don't know who did it. It could have been by accident because there was a lot of people messing with all the switches back there with the lights around the.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know, but anyways, it froze the toilets and broke those toilets. I replaced one already. The other one wasn't,
Really?
only had a real little crack in it, so I tried to glue it. But if we don't take one, I have to replace that one.
Okay,
So the one that I replaced. The plumbers wanted $3,500 to replace one toilet.
oh God,
So Mary, we found some on it, we found them.
yeah,
We ended up getting one for $245.
nice, that's
And I put
fantastic,
it in yesterday, it was no problem.
yeah,
So
oh, that's awesome.
we have,
So is there a close on the door or no? Not really?
no, it was, the heat was turned off.
Oh.
Turned off, yeah.
Thank you, that's right.
And so did you get those fixed or what happened?
Well, I fixed the one. And the other one has a little, you don't have to replace the other,
Okay,
but they're only $245, so that's a good thing.
that's very good.
Yeah.
So did we figure out a way to close off the access to the light switches?
We locked
Good,
them, yeah, Bob went and got some locks.
good. And then, do we think we have a solution for, not freezing the bathroom at Strauss again?
Well, that would be, that's what I'm talking about, Strauss, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is
Well,
there,
so that Strauss Park is kind of set up weird because it has this ventilation system in it.
uh-huh,
It was sucking more hot air through there than it was giving hot air. So we turned off the exhaust fans.
Yeah.
Winter time,
yeah,
and so now it's staying about 70 degrees,
wow,
so it's good.
okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then what, just
The lake,
the warming hut just froze and busted all those pipes?
yeah, closet. So that is, we share that, we let the weather people go in there.
Yeah,
And the lock was tricky, and if you don't hit it just right, it won't lock all the way.
yeah,
I rigged it out so it locks all the way now at least,
okay,
and we did tell them, make sure it's locked,
yeah,
so.
yeah, so, okay,
I'm almost done with that one too.
yeah. On the, wildlife viewing restrooms that are down there. So I budgeted again to replace all the stuff.
What, you want me to paint them?
Yeah.
They
Ended up painting them,
do need painted.
yeah, I just don't want you to have to look at stuff, so
Well,
I budgeted for all new toilets and everything in there,
all
so.
the toilets and everything,
Yeah, the
So you can
stools,
probably
the
use them.
seats and,
they are pretty beat up.
yeah, I mean.
So last year we put new doors on them.
Oh, cool, okay,
Both of them got new
Yeah, I
doors.
don't think any of the public is like washing the toilet after they use it.
no,
Not
that's
that-
why I budgeted for us to, just pull everything out of there twice a year and throw it away and put the right thing. Because people just, abuse them.
At least the toilet once a year.
It's, yeah. It's truly amazing the number of adults that are still not potty trained. So, anyway.
I can attest to that. Weekly, I can attest to that, so, yeah.
Yeah, what else is going on with, I'm trying to share info with John. Berlin or City Park
I
or,
just need to get around to seeing more.
yeah,
So maybe I'll connect with you, Kevin, and you can give me a tour.
walk about.
Yeah.
So John, where you saw the tennis courts right there,
Uh-huh.
and then Patty Corner is the, Greenway Park.
Okay.
And it's just like a huge
Yes.
couple blocks of trees, but,
Kind of across Clear Creek Drive,
yeah,
towards the creek.
Okay.
yeah. But there's a great natural trail system through there that people mountain bike and hike and all that.
You're talking the place that has all the willows growing
Yeah.
up in it, yeah.
And that's where we were looking at doing the pump track.
I know, and Brady had told me
Yes.
about that a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We require, obviously, removing of those
A lot.
on vegetation, yeah.
Yeah, I think the beauty of it is though, is all those, well, I know they're dangerous, but the cottonwoods, because the trail really winds through the trees, it's really beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And, but you're right, it has to be thinned out.
No. Uh-huh.
So, yeah,
Cottonwoods, thinning cottonwoods has never been a bad idea.
I know.
It's not like they're an endangered species.
Another idea that was brought up by the town manager was overnight RV parking at the lake. Is he still on that or not?
No, it is, he wants to, he was looking at, what was that?
RV park.
It's Tiger RV Park in Breckenridge.
Yeah.
I don't know if you-
Place is freaking packed.
Which is super nice, it's one of these upscale RV parks, but as an example,
Yeah.
to what they might consider down by the lake.
I can draw you a picture of what he was thinking, but that's another one where we'd like to get some, not full construction drawings, but just like some landscape renderings of what it could.
So like a formal campground, you think, or?
Yeah, but only for like 1 or 2 nights, nothing
Uh-huh.
long.
Right.
Like, people aren't gonna live there like.
Like van people that just are rolling. through
Yeah,
and-
cause right now they spend the night at the visitor center, so, cause I see them there at 5 in the morning.
Well, they still spend, I mean, do they
Yeah.
get knocked on at the lake too, if they're camped out
I've heard some people say, yeah, they do,
Okay.
so,
Not right now, because we only have one.
I know,
there?
but normally, yeah.
Welcome to my world, I have no cops.
Yeah, right.
So you in
So,
Silver Bloom?
No, I live on Floyd Hill, but
Oh,
just
okay.
my properties, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but I think that's kind of the update
Yeah,
on the parks and what we're doing, and you're more than welcome to come anytime. We are the first Thursday of every month at 6 p.m.
Except for January.
except, yeah, well, normally we do meet, but I think we skipped it. And then now
I was here.
Steve's out, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because we were debriefing on tree lighting and, getting ready for directing Christmas lights and stuff.
Well, you guys
Yes.
just stepped in, I
We
mean,
want to hear from you too.
Oh, okay.
And,
or you just wanted to.
Oh, yeah. It does, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we don't have a forum, but Robin and I
Yeah.
decided we're like, let's hear everybody and
Okay.
their ideas.
Is it our turn?
Yeah.
All right, so, I would love this board, this committee to, look into how to accept donations from private citizens, so charitable donations. I think it's.
Why can't
We can,
Yeah.
I think you can,
yeah,
but I
Oh.
don't know how, I don't know exactly how. I might have gone, we'd like, well, first off, let me back up. I think it would benefit projects in town, parks and rec.
Yep.
Because things would get done quicker.
yes.
And especially in time during budget constraint.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of waiting for Strauss Park to go in phases,
Mhm.
people could feed their pet projects, like,
Mhm.
Right. Sure.
obviously, we want to support the maintenance of Foster's Place, so we wanna donate, right?
Okay.
So we need to know how.
Okay.
The NHL hockey pro, ex-pro, you know, that guy, our neighbor, he might wanna just buy the whole Zamboni for the lake. Right?
Who's
Yes, so my.
I don't know, I don't know.
So my
That was you.
like, I don't know if, I think it would make strategic sense for
Did you
this.
play hockey, really? Professionally?
Oh.
Oh,
Our pet is Foster's Place maintenance.
right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if people can feed the pet projects, that gives you quicker
Mhm.
access to funds to support the town.
Yeah,
And honestly, we wanted to have like an endowment for Foster's Place maintenance. And we talked to our town administrator, Rick Carrillian, and he said the town is unable to do that. So I need your brains
But, I
around.
mean, if you wanted to set up a trust where the funds literally funnel to that project, that can be done, can't it?
yeah, because we took donations for the Ben Hoff Lake Trail.
Right.
Okay,
And for the Ben Hoff Lake Trail.
Okay.
And we put, another line item down under capital outlay. And that money was only, it was like $8,000.
Yeah.
And that money was only to do maintenance or repairs of the lake.
yeah,
And that's what
100%.
we used it for. So they specified this. is
Yeah,
it's earmarked.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so how do you go about that and
let me
getting
get
the
with
word
it.
out,
Okay.
getting the word out for
Yeah.
your pet projects?
Right.
Yeah,
Things like that.
let me talk to Rick about that and just, and Mary and.
Cindy,
And who?
Cindy Neely.
Oh, yeah, and just remind them how we should.
She's the money person.
And see if we can do
She
that.
can find it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really important, and I don't know, like the library, what they did was they got CDs and they just laddered them for certain projects, right?
Right,
So then when a bill was due, boom, we just went to the bank and got the CD.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Big bill.
John,
Yeah,
you
they
guys.
need money.
Sorry,
Yeah, well, it earned money while sitting there.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
Sitting there.
Yeah,
that's awesome,
yeah, so that's what we're asking for is help, so we
Yeah.
can help you
okay,
Then we
get
get
more maintenance,
sooner than later.
Yeah. okay,
going.
I mean, that was the first thing I did actually when I got here, but I haven't been successful at it, so.
do you guys still have those extra donation boxes?
Yeah, so we put one in Floyd Hill and somebody broke into it last year.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, and probably got like $20.
Yeah,
For
I
10
know.
hours of work trying to get that thing
Oh,
out, but
geez.
anyway.
I was just thinking, even if we put like one at the dog park and one at,
Well, yeah, I mean,
I mean-
you're welcome to them, I've got 3 of them, I think,
Yeah.
in the Connex
Yeah.
at Roden Bridge. I put up flyers with a QR code on it.
Yeah.
And
in
found that.
addition to what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He's sitting on these boxes.
Donation boxes, yeah.
Yeah, and, so, I mean, Foster's Place is a destination,
Be a good place for.
and kids come from everywhere to go to that place.
You know, if you put a QR code that has a
Yeah.
link to a demo,
Yeah.
they can actually give to the actual, you
Well,
know.
that's what I did too, yeah, it was a QR code basically to the counties,
And it'd be great to
Forecast.
see it invested, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, if it's a CD or,
Okay.
this is the first I've heard about a trust, but we wanna help you guys.
Yeah,
Do a better job with the maintenance.
But there's gotta be some way that you guys can actually, you know, you can set up a trust that makes a distribution at a certain time, like 4 times a year, for instance,
Right.
or once a year. But it's your funding of that trust and it makes a distribution, but that distribution only goes to that one line item in that budget.
Exactly.
that's what we did for the lake, so,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, let
So
me
when
get,
he wants to get back to me,
yeah. I think I have your number, like, oh,
303
okay,
898
okay,
0422.
cool, yeah, let me ping him and Mary at the same time and remind them how we did this one. And see if we can, you know, resurrect that structure. And do that, and then I would love to get with you and see if we can, Kevin's like, I hate you, Deb.
They're having a whole concrete, Kevin.
Yeah, and I mean, I
But
don't
you
know.
have equipment, see, I don't even have equipment.
I don't know that I would put a donation box at the lake, because I think that would definitely.
Yeah, it's going, yeah,
But like,
Foster's Place.
city, park, yeah, Foster's,
Worland.
Rouse is if they do,
Yeah.
Worland.
I think I've got 2 or 3,
Okay.
so, yeah.
But at least we could build one modeled off of one of yours.
And the QR code is awesome.
Yeah,
It's a really good.
QR code, actually, yeah, unfortunately, it has not been very successful, but.
but that's all right, it's still worth
Yeah,
setting it up, yeah.
It's easy to set up, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll get with you to
Okay.
learn how to do that, and then, I don't know,
But I don't know, actually, get with, I think Megan's your,
Oh, okay.
Megan's your lady.
okay.
Megan Highland, yeah.
And, I mean, if we take those from you, I kind of need to know a value so that I can
Okay,
cut a check.
I'll figure that out.
Budget for that.
I mean, you know, I didn't pay for them, so. The
It's
price,
about 4 years ago.
the price is negotiable.
Yeah, yeah,
Very much so. let's put
Yeah.
it that way.
all right.
Because I don't feel comfortable with that.
Is it what?
Jessica can get involved in it. She knows
Yeah,
something.
she can help us market it, for
For
sure.
sure, right.
Yeah,
So
so,
he might give us the idea, she could help us with regard to like getting a QR code and having
Yeah.
that, you know,
Mhm.
a
and
link to.
kind of managing the website for it and everything, and, you know, if there are emails or requests, get it to us so that we can respond. So,
Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know if the trust would cost anything, but I don't know if, whatever's easier outside of a 501c3, right? Whatever your easiest thing. I think if you actually did have a 501c3, you get a lot more donations.
yeah,
Right?
and it opens the door for foundation funding and stuff like that, yeah,
I think that long-term, that would be a better strategy.
yeah.
Would that ever fly in the face of us qualifying for grants?
No, I think it helps you.
Yeah, it opens up more grants that we're not eligible for right now.
Great. So I'm
So.
thinking if we take private donations,
Mhm.
I wonder if that's like in the condition of a grant that, you know, might preclude us from going forward, but
Yeah.
I might be, I'm just jumping.
No, that's all right. No, this is good. I'm going to, see if I can get with Rick and Mary and say, how did we do this before? Because we did this already, so, and Kevin would love funding.
Yeah.
So.
It's available.
No, that would be awesome.
It's available for it.
And we would love the NHL donated Zamboni.
Yeah. Where is it from?
Where's
Yeah. Well, we got Yeti Bikes in town, so. We got one of their guys, and then Tom works for Never Summer, so.
Wow.
He's gotta have a donation bucket.
Well, I was just gonna say, you know, they're trying to build a pump track down at the Greenway.
There you go.
If you wanna get involved, I know you're a
Yeah.
biker.
Yeah,
I mean, that might be something that, yeah, you would
Yeah.
consider too.
Throw money at.
Because
Oh, sure.
one of the principal students was actually on
Would
the
be a better choice.
open
Right.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know people.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure, for fun.
Awesome.
Or just, maybe donating some time, to help build it, or
Sure.
even, just weigh in on it. Get
When is
involved.
that gonna be?
We are trying to do that's what I was just talking to John about when y'all came in.
Okay.
Not full construction drawings, but like an architectural rendering or something, of what it could look like, so we can start sharing it with people and get people interested. And then maybe fly it by Yeti and some others and say, got any spare change laying around? Yeah,
So what Hoop said was basically that they never really jumped into projects like that, but if you've got, 30, 40K.
Yeah.
To make up the difference
Yeah.
between something like that,
Yeah.
then they'd be all over it.
Even if they could cover our grant match,
Yeah,
to like GoCo or
We
something.
plastered their name all over. it.
Hell, yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. I think
and that's here in town, so
Yep,
Hoop is over on, he's off of,
Twitter Gulch or something.
Old Spot, I think. but,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, I know Nat and his
I
family.
think that's always been an evergreen bike company, right?
A what?
Yeti?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just evergreen?
They were resurrected from the dead, because they were a big brand in like the 80s into the 90s, and then I think that Hook and,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the other guy, Matt and Chris. got
They're
together
rebranding
kind of-
and,
Resurrected.
Yeah, resurrected it, they're kind of hurting right now, they're sitting on a lot of inventory, which is what most of the bike manufacturers are right now. So,
we could do like a bike show at the Greenway Park.
Yeah.
Sell bikes, yeah. Cool, this is all great info. So Kevin's excited, I can tell. It's like, yeah, no. You guys know Kevin, he is our
Okay,
superstar, so.
great.
What have you been working on, brother? Cause I see you got a list of.
I've been working on the restrooms.
You're everywhere.
You are,
We're everywhere.
Ice rink, I was on TV.
you were?
Yeah, on Channel 9.
Alright. Oh, was that when they came here at like
Yeah.
6:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Renault came and saw you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Cool.
yeah, so ice rink and bathrooms and,
Snow,
Zoning.
they got the lake trail twice.
wow. And your tractor's doing okay, doing the lake trail and everything?
Yeah, is there
That
any?
tractor's a champ.
It's what?
John Deere.
John here.
So glad we bought that for you.
Yeah, I think it's so useful.
That is awesome.
Cool.
I see you using it
Yeah,
all the time, so.
I use that tractor more than you, Road Bridge uses theirs.
Yeah, well, and I can tell that you're plowing the walkways through City Park and everything, and I'm like, there's like 2 feet of snow on the ground, and the path is clear for you. It's really impressive, you are nice.
It's nice and warm lately, right?
Yeah, until tonight, I
It's
think.
been kind of too warm.
Yeah.
You weren't there, but, in a meeting, Rick, praised your. Really gave you a huge compliment. He said, gosh, this guy has saved us thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Just by being able to fix something rather than replace it.
He was
So
hoping
really,
that,
thank you very much.
he was hoping human
Thank
cloning
you,
would become legal, so. Human cloning would be illegal. So, but, do you need anything from us? Are you okay?
I got everything. I did discuss, with Mary and Rick about, instead of having 2
Yes.
part-timers in the summer, 1 full-timer, so
I made that
we
ask.
want to make that into our budget for next year.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I mean, Parks and Rec can be a year-round thing, and
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And these guys are very, very helpful to Road and Bridge. I know that, Scooter, you've helped Scooter out a bunch.
That's how I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, these guys actually can be the reinforcements, like,
yeah,
when Scooter and Sean Paul Broken Arrow, this guy comes flying.
Yeah. you're a rock star. We are lucky to have you, brother.
Thank you guys for having me.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Outdoor, like ski touring and social thing.
That's
going?
good, I had 4 tours last week.
Oh my God. Wow.
Two with the library, I just gotta keep my knees.
So Kevin, do you have a
Yeah.
email or anything?
Yeah.
Myself,
That is.
I
very
understand.
good.
Just text me.
down there in Park.
Yeah, 5 knee
You can do
surgeries.
that.
Yeah.